The value on this is incredible, and I can't wait to show it to you. If you want to order it early, you're more than welcome to call ahead. I wanted to highlight that for you because it is coming up. It's so lightweight. I think it weighs less than 3 pounds. It's an amazing, amazing computer if you're looking for an Apple computer. Okay, we are going to begin, though, with a brand new cell phone. And this is a flip phone. And I know before you judge, this flip phone is very cool because it is designed for someone that just needs a very simple, basic phone that actually has some newer features. Now, one of the things that I noticed out the gate with this phone is how large the keypad is. So this is wonderful for someone like me that might have vision problems, or someone that might be a little bit older, or maybe even for a young child. Now, one of the neat things about this particular phone is that it has a newer feature that's designed for you to be able to call the emergency numbers. We're gonna talk about that, but that's new. But here's why this is an exciting value. So for the $49.99 price, we are including for you 1,200 minutes. So when you get this phone at home, and if you have an existing phone number, you can port over your current number and keep that if you want to. But when you get the phone at home, if you're a light to medium user, you won't have to worry about adding any minutes for a full year. No monthly bills. So you're going to get 1,200 minutes, 1,200 text messages, and then you're gonna get 1,200 units of data already built into the phone. Now that alone is the value of about $100 that comes with the phone. So $100 already built into it. You get the cell phone, and then we're including for you a 2,400 milliamp, I believe it's 2,400. Let me just check my notes really quickly because I didn't memorize it. You are going to get a power bank, and yes, it is, stand by, hold on, 2,600 milliamp power bank that comes along with it, and that's gonna allow you to be able to charge your devices when you're on the go. And we've got free shipping and handling and $16 and change to be able to get this at home. Joining us for the full presentation is gonna be Lori Leland. Lori, this is very exciting. One of the things that I haven't shared with everybody, Lori, is this is the first time in a long, long time. I'm not sure how long it's been, but I would imagine it's probably been over a year, right? You might be able to tell me. First time that we've offered a phone in a long time where when you renew your minutes, you actually get triple the minutes, triple everything. Yes. And that's something we used to do all the time. I want to say back in the day. Yeah. But we don't do that anymore with the triple the everything. It is back with this Alcatel phone, and it's a $285 value that we're offering. That for under $17 if you want it. Definitely place your order, and the way that you'll choose it is you'll shop by the color power bank that you would like. So you have black, purple, red, blue, and you also have the gold to choose from. But Lori, let's go step by step because most people, I mean, quite frankly, probably already have a cell phone. And if you are thinking about buying a cell phone for a loved one, let's say maybe your grandmother or your mom or your dad, most of us don't want to have to sign a contract or have the monthly bills. So let's talk about what this offers in regards to anyone who's watching right now who maybe is facing those types of situations, and let's get them excited about why this could be a great choice for them.
Yeah, I mean, this is an awesome phone, and I'll tell you, TCL, Alcatel, a brand new merger that happened with these two incredible innovators. Love the flip phone. This is that form factor so many of us are comfortable and familiar with, right? For my mom, who's a little bit older, we tried to upgrade her to one of the phones with the screen that was the touch screen that had a lot of apps. It was overly complicated for her. So this is streamlined, but with a lot of cool features like a web browser built right in. You have that nearly 3-inch screen on the inside. This is that Kai operating system. So it comes to us from Google. It means you do have the assistant that you can speak to place calls and use text messages with your voice. You got a great camera built right in. You can shoot video, gorgeous photos, and then you can text those off to loved ones. So really, this has tons of features, but the beautiful thing is it isn't overly complicated. It isn't anything you don't need. And you know, one of the things I love about a flip phone, Marlo, is you know when you hang up the call, right? There's no more backside dialing. You just close that and that call drops. You know that you've ended the call. I love that. I love the fact too that you've got this outside screen. So that's going to show you the time. It's going to show you your battery life. You open this up and you have some immediate instant things that you're going to be able to do. So I can just mouse right over and go straight to Facebook. So my little Facebook icon is right here. I can go right on over to my assistant. I can touch the button. Now listen to this. I'm going to touch it. What's the weather today?
Today in St. Petersburg, it'll be partly cloudy with a forecasted high of 91 and a low of 79.
Now that's helpful information, right?
Mostly sunny.
So I can literally talk to this phone to do your text messaging, to do, you call anybody that you want. And then really the buzz feature here that I want you all to realize, it has an emergency button. So you tap this button 3 times and you can set this to call whoever you want it to call, Marlo. So it could call your significant other, it could call your parents, it can call your grandparents. If you fall, if something happens to you, you have access to that emergency number and that emergency contact. So take a look at this. Yes, you can absolutely keep your same phone number no matter what carrier you're currently with TracFone. You're never going to have a phone bill with this. And here's how easy that button is. So you just tap it 3 times. It automatically starts calling. So here's the phone I have it set up with. Look, it's calling right over here. So that phone is now ringing. So let me just end the call. But I love that. So now instead of having to dig in a menu to call somebody, you just tap this button 3 times. So that's a really great emergency feature. And then quad core processing. And again, no bills ever with this. A lot of us miss our flip phones. This again is that form factor a lot of us are looking for right now, that simplicity, that ease of use. And with the airtime that we're including, that is a $100 value, you're going to be able to talk 1,200 minutes, text 1,200 times, and use 1.2 gigabytes of data. You have a whole year to use it. And then Marlo, you said it, the Triple Minutes for Life program is back with this phone and this phone only. So if you're a longtime TracFone user and you love Triple Minutes, meaning you could buy 400 minutes, and whenever you run out of something, you just buy the minutes that you need. Maybe it's 200, maybe it's 400. Those minutes will triple to 1,200. You'll also get 1,200 text messages and you'll get 1,200 megabytes of data when you buy that 400-minute package. So it is a brilliant system. It doesn't break the bank. No phone bills ever. If you talk about 100, if you talk about 100 minutes a month, text about 100 times a month, and then use Wi-Fi for this phone when you're going online or checking social media, you could have this phone that lasts you for an entire year with the service that we provide without even having to buy anything else. And then Marlo, on a phone like this, you wouldn't necessarily expect that there's a web browser, that you can check Facebook, that you can do all of these things. It's all built right in. So you can have so much fun with this phone, take gorgeous pictures, shoot video, share with friends and loved ones. It really covers all the bases, doesn't break the bank, and you'll never have a phone bill.
So no credit check. No contract with this one. That's important for you to know, because if you are going to be giving a gift to someone or gifting this to someone, you don't have to worry about a long-term contract. You don't have to worry about having any monthly bills that you'll give them. And if you are buying this, for example, for someone who's a little bit younger, that's going to come in handy. They don't have to worry about having any bills. They can add the time. Remember, when you add time and you add minutes, you're going to be tripling the minutes for a lifetime, which is a really, really big deal. Here's what you need to know. I want to go over what you're going to get with this, okay? You get the phone. This is a brand new phone. It is a flip phone, but it is a special design because you can see that it's going to be designed so that it's a lot easier and simpler. Some of these cell phones, and look, I'm all about a smartphone. I feel very confident with technology, but not everyone does. And not everybody wants to kind of explore a lot of the features on some of the traditional smartphones that are out there. I wanted to point out, look at how large the numbers are. So very easy for someone who might be a little bit older. It might be a little bit more difficult for them to navigate some of the traditional smartphones that are out there. Here they can dial the numbers, as you can see. You've got that emergency button on the front. That's a newer feature, a newer safety feature. But most importantly here, you've got a chance to be able to get a phone that you're not paying hundreds and hundreds of dollars for, that if you're a light to medium user, your minutes and your text messages are already on the phone. So you don't, I mean, once you get the phone, it's ready to go right out of the box. And if you're a light to medium user, imagine not being able to even add minutes for a full year. So that's a $100 value that we're including, and we're including the power banks. Now, the way that you order is you choose by the color power bank. These are 2600 milliamp power banks, and what these will do is that when you're on the go, if you notice that the power in your cell phones are getting low, they'll power them. But they'll power any device that requires a USB port. So we've got gold, blue, red, purple, and we have the black. You also are going to get the car charger with this, so that comes along with it. And we also include for you a voucher pack. And one of the vouchers that you're going to get with this is actually going to be 1 year of an Office Suite Online. An Office Suite Online is going to allow you to be able to manage some of the business applications that you have. That alone is a $70 value. So when you add it all up, you're going to get a value of $285. Less than $50 on a credit card, $17, and free shipping and handling for 1 day and 1 day only. So last call on the red, last call on the black choice. Great choice for a second phone. Have you ever wanted a second phone, or do you want to maybe even give your kids that sometimes say, "Ma, I didn't call you because the power on my phone, I didn't have any battery left on my phone." Great for your parents who might be reluctant to getting a cell phone, but you worry sick about them. You don't want to give your parents, especially if they're on a fixed income, and if they're resistant or hesitant about getting a cell phone, you don't want to give them a bill. With this, it's $50. You give this to your parents, and we have fewer than 2,000 available, so if you want to order, don't wait. You want to place your orders right away. But imagine giving this to your parents. I would be worried sick if I couldn't reach my mom. I don't know what it is. It's about
Same.
that. But you do. You worry. We worry about the people that we love if we can't reach them. And what I love about this offer in a cell phone is that it's not expensive. It's easy, right? It's guilt-free. You don't, and it's durable. That's the other thing. A lot of the other smartphones that are out there, you crack the screens, they drop, and they're sometimes difficult for other people to navigate. $17 on a credit card, $17 on our FlexPay. We give you 30 days to love it or return it. Since we do have a couple of more minutes, let's talk about some of the other features like international calling with this phone, Lori.
Right. Yeah, so you can use your minutes to call internationally. Now, that's a big deal. 1,200 minutes for your international calls, whether you're calling Old Mexico or New Mexico, right? It could be either one of those. Your minutes spend the same. So a minute is a minute. If you're calling to over 100 different international destinations, they are included with your minute package here today. And once again, this is the only phone in our current assortment that has the triple minutes for life plan and program. So we love that. Look, weather conditions I was able to bring up with the simple and easy app. You never have a phone bill, never have a credit check, never have an overage fee, no hidden costs, no early termination, no roaming fees. Yes, you can go online, and this will connect to Wi-Fi, so you're not even dipping into the data part of your package, so I do love that. And again, that form factor we all know with the gigantic buttons, okay? Green phone is to call, red button is to go back. That is literally all there is to it. When you want to go into all the functions and features, all you do is touch OK. It brings up everything in this beautiful full color icon driven menu. So this has never been easier, Marlo. What a simple, easy phone. We tried to get my mom onto a touchscreen phone, you know, one of the big screen ones that she could see. It was over her head. She just wasn't comfortable with it. With this, she knows how to use it. She understands it. We know we're hanging up a phone call, right? No backside dialing, no lingering phone call that you want to hang up. You just close it and you know that call ends. So that's great peace of mind as well. And with an entire year of service, talk about a great deal on a simple, easy to use phone that never has any phone bills. I would recommend this, like you said, for a young person or for your grandparents or even your folks. We all want to stay connected. This is a great way to do that, but it doesn't break the bank.
One of the things that we haven't talked about is an opportunity for you to be able to, like we talked about, gifting the phone to anyone, but also a chance for you to be able to save on your cell phone bills. You know, oftentimes, you know, if you have long-term contract with a carrier, a lot of you are paying over $100, close to $99, over $80 per month for a cell phone bill. So if you're looking for a way to save, if you're looking for a way to cut back and maybe not give the large carriers a lot of money every single month, this is a nice option for you, right, to think about. And Lori, we hear that all the time. You know, everybody's looking for a way to be able to save money. And if you are maybe coming out of a long-term contract, or your cell phone bills right now are averaging over $100, and you're thinking, gosh, how do I now save but also get great service? Can you imagine? I mean, a lot of you are paying for cell phone service more than you're paying for the phone a month.
I know.
So
this breaks down
think
to
about that.
$4 a month.
Yeah.
I mean, the way this breaks down over a year because of this incredible low price. So if you're sick and tired of overpaying for services you're not using, like we were with that phone we were trying for my mom, get this. It's so easy. It's streamlined. It's simple. The dialing is easy. It's gigantic. You can see the numbers really well. You can see the keypad really well. And the coverage here is amazing. #1 top carrier in the entire country. Those are the towers that TracFone uses for their service. So you're going to love this one with no phone bill and all the extras, Marlo. It's truly amazing.
All right, we're going to wrap up our presentation. If you'd like to buy it, we normally sell this for about $99. It's $49 while supplies last. Hey, Lori, thank you so much for being here. Great to see you. Happy Friday, girlfriend.
Great to see you, my friend. Bye-bye.
Right, please continue to ask about the phone. We give you 30 days to love it or return it. Hey, don't ever forget about our HSN Protection Plus. We offer to you big brand names here at HSN, like Samsung, like Apple, and we certainly love to offer to you great products, but peace of mind is what it's all about. Ask about our HSN Protection Plus and stick with us. We'll be back after this.
So believe it or not, this is your ultimate deal. That's good shopping.